What up, everybody? You know what? I'm just going to talk about random video games now. So this is the kind of stuff I love to talk about, is video games and stuff like that. Um, I'm out here enjoying the view. We just got, hit with some snow and everything, so it looks gorgeous right now. But anyway, though, back to the actual topic. Um, like I said, I decided to wait on that WWE 2K23 because, like I said, I said my reasons within the WWE. I'm waiting on WWE 2K23 video, so if you want to hear why I'm waiting on that, then go watch that video. But nonetheless, though, I really thought that there wasn't really hardly any games left for me to look forward to for the Xbox One because, well, pretty much most games they're making now are either for the Xbox Series X and PS5, and they're not bringing it over there to the Xbox One or PS4 or anything. Well, for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of the game is that I'm looking forward to. I thought it was coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X only, but no, it's also going to be on the Xbox. It's also going to be able to be played on the Xbox One, so I will still be able to play it. I can't remember what it's called. I just know that one of the developers is Focus Home Interactive, which is one of my favorite developers. So, yeah, it'll probably come to me whenever I get done making this video what it's called. But yeah, but nonetheless, there's actually two games by that company that I'm looking forward to. There's the one I can't think of the name of, and there's something else that has something to do with the West. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Evil West, something like that. But yeah, nonetheless, I have those to look forward to. Then there's a new Assassin's Creed game. I think it's called Assassin's Creed Mirage, something like that. I'm looking forward to that one. That's when I'll be able to get on the Xbox One and play. Then obviously at some point there will be WWE 2K23, obviously, but still. But nonetheless, there was a little bit more for me to look forward to than what I originally thought there was. Also, there's that Marvel Midnight Suns. I heard that is actually eventually going to come to the Xbox One. When? I have no idea, but, according to Amazon and everything, it is actually listed to come to the Xbox One and PS4 at some point in time. So, yeah. But since I decided to wait on 2K23, I ended up using that bit of money to go ahead and order me a copy of Dragon Quest Treasures for the Nintendo Switch instead, because that's a series I want to start getting into. And I was watching a review for Dragon Quest Treasures, and they were saying that that is a good game for newcomers to this series. So I'm like, okay, well then that sounds like it'd be the perfect one for me to go ahead and get started on. So that's the one I'm gonna get. That's what I'm getting. And if I like what I experience from that, then I'll probably go ahead and get the rest of the Dragon Quest games. But I was sitting there thinking about that earlier. But speaking of Dragon or whatever, I'm sitting there thinking, like, how come we never got a Dragon Age collection? Like, for real, we got the Mass Effect collection brought over there to the modern systems. How come they never did that with Dragon Age? I'll tell you why they never did that with Dragon Age. You see, the only reason why they did that with Mass Effect is because Mass Effect Andromeda was so bad that in order to try to get on everybody's good graces again, they had to release that Mass Effect trilogy, because like I said, Mass Effect Andromeda essentially it slaughtered that entire franchise. I'm just gonna be honest. That franchise is dead, all thanks to Mass Effect Andromeda. That's how bad Mass Effect Andromeda is, you know. And in order to get back on, gamers' good graces and everything, they released that Mass Effect trilogy. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Dragon Age Inquisition. Quite frankly, I hate that. I hate that more than any of the others. I actually liked the second one more than I liked Inquisition. But many others don't share that same opinion. Dragon Age Inquisition was actually a good game for many people. So, yeah. So because of that, they don't have to release a Dragon Age collection in order to try to get on everybody's good graces like what they had to with the Mass Effect franchise. And I only bring that up because they're made by the same company. So, yeah. And I love Dragon Age 1 and Dragon Age 2. I mean, Dragon Age 1's gameplay was shit. I'm going to be honest. It was really slow and sluggish and very awkward to do, whatever. But it did have a really good story and very memorable characters and everything, and the interactions you can make with those characters and everything. Dragon Age 2 story was kind of meh, but its gameplay, combat was awesome. As a matter of fact, I would even go as far as to say that Dragon Age 2 still has the best combat and gameplay to this day out of all of the Dragon Age games. So yeah, and Dragon Age Inquisition was just like whatever, you know. Had an alright story. The gameplay wasn't as good as Dragon Age 2, but it was still better than Dragon Age 1. But at the end of the day, it was just whatever. It was just a passable game. It was like the Sonic Forces of the Dragon Age games, you know, where it's like it's not a bad game, but it's not a great game either. It's just there, you know. So yeah, um, so yeah, yeah, definitely looking forward to getting Dragon Quest Treasures, which should be in sometime by the end of the month. Um, Something else though, I'm looking forward to playing tomorrow, or actually later on today when it comes in, because it's past midnight now. Is Fire Emblem Engage, because I'll be getting that one later on today. And there was one other game, and I got Kirby Return to Dreamland pre-ordered, so I pretty much caught up with every main game that's coming to the Switch or is already available on the Switch that I was wanting. There's only one other game that I was thinking about getting for the Switch at some point in time, and that is SpongeBob Cosmic Shake. SpongeBob SquarePants Cosmic Shake, whatever it's called, because it looks like it's going to be kind of like another a Battle for Bikini Bottom type of game. So instead of being a mediocre SpongeBob game, it'll actually be a good SpongeBob game. But like I went back and I played SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom because I had the rehydrated for the Switch, and I'm gonna be honest, that game did not really age as well. You know, I realized I was blinded by nostalgia when I went back to play that, because a lot of the gameplay mechanics and stuff are very awkward and stiff. You know, and not stiff in a good way, like having a boner for a hot woman. No, I mean like stiff in a very awkward way. Like the knockback is ridiculous. You get hit by an enemy and you like fly way back, and it's ridiculous. So, yeah, it's very annoying in that, you know, regard. So yeah, and I'm just like, you know what? And evidently, I wasn't the only one that realized how mediocre that game is and how well it and how poorly it aged, because it's already in the $20 bin. You can literally get SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom rehydrated for like $20 now. Yeah, it's in the bargain bin. And quite frankly, I don't see Cosmic Shake being any different. You know, they're already releasing it at $40 instead of 60 or 50 or whatever. So honestly, I can honestly see the price of that one going down pretty fast as well. So, just like with WW2K23, I really have no problem waiting on that one. Like I said, I'm going to have plenty to play for that the next few months with Fire Emblem Engage, you know, Dragon Quest Treasures, eventually the Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe Edition, which I never got to play the one on the Wii. So it's going to be a brand new game for me. And they are bringing multiplayer into it, so I'm going to have something else I can play with my nephew, because he likes playing the Kirby games with me, so yeah. Um, so yeah, definitely some games to look forward to. I really wish I could remember the name of that Focus Home Interactive game, you know, but yeah, it is what it is. If I think of it, I'll mention it within the next part of my, you know, Mario Odyssey playthrough, but yeah, which I've been having a lot of. That last part I made was basically nothing but a fail compilation, like for real, man. It was ridiculous. I was getting pissed off and everything else at the game. Some of the moons and stuff in that game are just ridiculous to try to get, I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to 100% it, but I am going to, you know, do enough to where I get the bonus level at the end, where I can unlock the invisible hat. I am at least going to get far enough in the game to do that, and I am going to collect every single purple coin there is on every single world. So, yeah. I am at least going to do that, and also I'll find Captain Toad on every single world or level too, so yeah. But yeah, there's going to be, and obviously visit Peach in every single thing. I'm going to get as much moons and stuff as I could possibly get, you know, that I'm actually skilled enough to get. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. You know, like I said, I love talking about video games and things like that. That's the kind of content I love making. And I wish I would never stopped making that content. I wish I'd have stuck with that content and never got wrapped up in the drama and everything. Because honestly, like I said, ever since I got back to just talking about games and making gameplay videos, I've been at peace a lot more. I haven't been all stressed out or anything. You know, it's been great. It has. It's been awesome. So yeah. Anyway, though, y'all take care. God bless and peace.